Hey everyone, hi. It's already next week. It's Wednesday, like middle of the week. I'm alone with my little one because, well, guess what? Just guess. You can guess, and you can guess only once. Yeah, we are sick again. I have some kind of a worrisome news for me. I have received yesterday a letter from my employer saying that they are waiting after 2 year long break, if not longer. It was more than 2.5 or so break, that they are waiting for me to return back to them work on 14th of April. Of course, I have to first make an appointment, speak with my employer, discuss everything and so on and so on. But I was fearing this moment so badly that now that it has come, this moment has come, I need to make a decision fast, and I can't do it. Like I was just cleaning the home, the floor here and everything, and I was thinking to myself, you know how it is when you make decision for everybody, for the kids, sometimes even for your man. By the way, he's back, which I also have mixed feelings about, but it's okay. Those who have been following me up, you know that we have been having, I would want to say ups and downs, but actually it's more downs than ups lately. So there is like this hope that, you are making decisions for everybody. And now that there is some decision to be made, a very important decision of yours to be made, you kind of hope that maybe somebody else could make this decision for you. And nobody does. And you realize that you also have to make decisions about yourself like that. And it's kind of a stressful. I seriously wish sometimes someone would come and make the decision for myself, for me. And funny thing is that every morning is different. There is a morning I might wake up and I'd say, I can do that. I can do anything that comes across. I'm a strong woman. I can raise 3 lovely children. I can make them just beautiful people, turn them into these beautiful people and have all the success in their lives that they can possibly have. I can keep always my house clean. I can make the best food ever. I can go to 1, 2, 3 works. Doesn't matter how many, as much as you give me work, I can do as much as I want to do. And I can do my hobby, and I can earn money with that too, and I can still look beautiful and have a social life in addition to all that. So there are mornings like this, and then there are mornings when you know that you can't do any of that. You are happy that you can actually crawl and make a cup of coffee, crawl to the kitchen and make yourself a cup of coffee, and pray that this day is just like more or less peaceful and you can pull it through. So yeah, and with this kind of a very rapid fall from one abyss to another, it's very hard. It's very hard to make decisions. What I actually wanted to do is to make a video of making them octopuses and jellyfish. So this video I'm planning to do about that. Why octopuses? Why jellyfish? What's wrong with me? So I'm gonna say why. Because I last week received a message on Instagram from a woman who said that she would want to have a jellyfish for her newborn baby. He is born before time, and yeah. Later on I found out that he's still in the hospital, and he's grabbing to all the cords there, whatever is lying around, and very unrestful and so. And they were suggested to make a jellyfish where he can play with these tentacles and maybe to keep him busy with that one. So, and yeah, she first asked me to make these so-called what's it called? She sent me the picture from my profile where I've got these velvet big chenille yarn jellyfish with a very long tentacles. And when I heard that what she needs it for, I said, you know what, I don't want to suggest you to have it from the velvet, the cool it is, because she said she needs a small one, very small one for the newborn baby. And I said, velvet is velvet, to make it you have to make it a bit bigger so it would look also kind of okay. Second of all, well, he's going to eventually start putting things in the mouth, and the velvet is not, the chenille yarn is not something you would want the child to be putting in a mouth for sure. So I said, no, I better suggest cotton yarn. I showed her the little jellyfish, I can show you here, jellyfish cotton jellyfish that I was making before, which are quite smaller. And basically, this is the jellyfish I made. I embroidered the sleeping eyes, little cheeks, very light ones. In the back, I added these ones. I don't know if they can be filled, but doesn't make any much of a difference. And then, yeah, tentacles, not too long and just different sizes. The middle one is longer than the other ones, and then by the sides, the smaller ones. Yeah, it has been a while that I have been making a jellyfish, and especially from the cotton. Well, this is a mixed, it's cotton and acrylic yarn. And it was so hard for me to crochet with this yarn. For real, it was, it's like, the tension is so strong, to hold it, look evenly and look all that it's accurate and everything. Like with the chenille yarn, you can, not that you can be sloppy or something, but it's easier to work it. It's much easier. So yeah. Yeah, so I made this one. I wanted also to put rattle inside, but I didn't. I eventually took it out. I don't know. I just don't like how it would be wobble outs. I have not figured the way how to put that rattle inside so that it would stay in one place in the middle. I have left only one octopus. This is the octopus I was making. I've been showing it before, so you know how it is. I really like the dots. I really like the dots, but if you have watched my previous videos, that was a struggle to make these little dots, make them accurately, and then I would not sew them anymore because I would not want to waste time on that. It's too loud, man. And then I would glue them, and then it would not look so accurate. I don't know, it's just like mixed feelings about it. So the first one is the same, like yellow. And guess what? I don't know what hook size. I was thinking I'm using the same 5, but it seems like I have used a smaller hook size than on this one. This one is a 5. This one I know because I just like crocheted it like a couple of days ago. But this one is 4.5, I guess, because it's quite smaller. Yeah, I have decided to use a bigger size eyes, like 14mm eyes. I don't know about these guys. They are like a little bit too long for chenille yarn. So, by the way, let me, before I go anywhere, I always use one pattern for these ones. This one is on the website. I don't know which website is that, but I'm going to put the link down below. And here's the picture of how they look. You most likely have seen it popping out because it's a free pattern. And I use this pattern, the base of it, not only for the octopus making, also for the jellyfish. But that jellyfish is going to come afterwards. Let's first deal with the octopus. So I have a yellow one. Then I made the blue one, light blue one, right? Light blue one. Let me sit like this and hold them. And then I've got the light purple one. And you see all of them are very light, like very soft, like pastel colors. And I was thinking I need one more because 3 is not good enough. My daughter was saying, oh, make some purple or some pink or something. I said, but there's already purple for the girl. And I want more neutral colors, not only like specific pinks. And so I decided to go with completely maybe wrong choice of a color. But it's going to be the gray, light gray. And I'm going to finish that one today, right now, after I stop making the video. But I was like thinking how to brighten the whole thing up. So as I said, these dots are going to be giving me a hard time to make them because they are, to make it accurately, to cut them off, to sew the ends. I don't know. I'm still thinking about maybe I should really go with the dots, or I should give it a try like I was doing with my whales and stingrays, that I would like sew in some like, how do you say it, like ticks or something. With a brighter yarn. So this is my option number 2. I'm going to think what I can do about it, if I should go one or if I should go another, because to sew them randomly around the head of an octopus is much an easier option than making these things. So I will try and work on that and see how it looks like, and I'm going to get back to you, show how it has turned out for me. But yeah, these are going to be my 4 colors. The gray one I'm going to finish now. Hey guys, I just managed to jump over these big puddles over there. Yesterday is an absolutely wonderful weather. It's raining and it's dull and dark and gloomy,
like the best weather ever. Yeah. So it's the next day, Thursday, and I'm walking I've dropped my daughter in the kindergarten. I was in a post office, I was in a shop. I'm going home, and I thought, let me share something with you. Yesterday, like, I finished the octopus, the gray one. I'm gonna show you later when I get home. I did some, like, embroidered some like little ticks. I don't know how you call that, like on them, so that they would be like more interesting, because I thought, you might call me lazy not adding the dots to them, but if I'm adding up the dots, that means it's going to cost me at least 10 euros, because it's a lot of work, you know, to be making them, then adding up, making them look all perfect and nice. If I'm just embroidering these few, you know, like hearts or whatever you call them, I can ask for 8 euros for that thing. I think it's going to be just fine with 8.50 for the octopus. So I finished those 4 colors, and I was like thinking to myself, like, for some time now, people have been telling me, try and make your own pattern, try and make something of your own. And the first reaction of mine would be, no way I'm gonna make any pattern of mine, because I don't know how to do. No, I kind of know that, but like, it's not me. I don't know how. It's just something so complicating, most likely. I don't want to make my own pattern. It's just, where do I start? What do I do? It's just too much of a thing. Let me change the hands. So, and guess what? Yesterday, I, for the first time, let myself, like, consider that thing. Let me, like, maybe it's not such a bad thing. Maybe I should not just say at once no to that idea. And so what did I do? I started thinking, what could be, even if I would consider making my own pattern or something, write down, what would be that thing that I would make? Should I make what? Bunnies? There are like million out there. Teddy bears, and millions of them out there. Unicorns, dolls, God knows what. They're like, you know, the internet is full with so many awesome ideas, and like, if you open up Instagram free pattern site, there's like so many of things that you can make. So I'm kind of lost. I was like really lost. So, but good, I have kids. So what did I do? We got home yesterday after kindergarten. I told my daughter, 5-year-old, my 13-year-old, I said, now let's get on the business. You're all gonna help me now. Start drawing something. I don't know, randomly, just start drawing them, and let's see if I can make into something. So my 5-year-old does not like drawing. So she made something. I will show you maybe later when I get home. The ice cream with 3 scoops with different faces and like different colors and everything, which is a great idea. But the way she has been putting them, these scoops, it's like a pyramid. I don't know how to attach them to look good. And I have seen such things already before somewhere. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to think about it. Oldest daughter, of course, my 13-year-old was too busy to join into this mission. So I had to come up with something myself. And I did, actually. Now let me change the hands again. So, all right then. And I came up with something. I actually made it yesterday. I still have to add up the hands, though. One more detail, though I think it looks also good without the hands, as weird as it would sound. So basically the idea was as following. It's a doll, but it's not like a doll, you know, all pretty princess-like or something. I thought it has to be imperfect. Maybe not the most beautiful one, but funny looking and cute. Like, you know, we are all with our imperfections, but we still can be cute, we can be funny, we can substitute all that, right? And it has to have a lot of things to nibble on, like maybe hairs, maybe strands of hair. But I like let's say I don't. My daughter does not like to play with the hair. She would never brush them, and they would in the end would end up very, you know, messed up. So obviously that's not an option. So it has to be somehow very simple, but something to play with still. It has to look cute, so it has to have like a little dress maybe. It has to have some long legs, long arms, something. It has to be something, right? And when you look at her face, you have to feel like it's comforting. It's looking and smiling at you and make you feel good. So I made this toy yesterday. As I said, I still need to add up the hands. My daughter was playing with it yesterday. She was like holding on to it and she liked it a lot. When I said, okay, you know, Mama came up with a toy now. You have to come up with a name for the toy. What do you think we're going to call her? So, I don't know. She said something about Lily. Lily. I don't know, Lily, if it's an option. I still have to work on that. So, I am gonna go home now, have some breakfast, check on the men, what's happening there. I'm gonna try to finish it up completely and utterly. And then I want to make, because I have made only one color, I need to try and see if I can make a couple of more colors just to have the idea if I can like make it over and over again. It's I would want to say no-sew pattern, but I guess it's gonna be, I have to sew these hands on, but it's not a big deal. There's nothing much to sew there. Other than that, there is nothing to sew there. I'll need to ends and that's it. So yeah, okay, there's a man walking in the forest and I'm like a weirdo walking and talking with myself on the phone. So yeah, till later.
Hey guys, it's Friday. Hey boy, there's something with you, but I have no idea how is it gonna go and how long is it gonna go. Well, it's inside there, huh? Don't bite me. Yeah, mamas, don't do that. One of the reasons could be that they're like gazillion patterns out there already. Gazillion patterns out there with I don't know, with everything you could possibly want to make. Yeah. So the other day, what if I just don't say no to the whole idea and just give it a try and try and make something? But the question was at once, what? What can I possibly make that will, how do you call it? How do you call it? I have forgotten. Maybe. We just gathered it all, right? What are you doing? What are you doing, guys? Don't drive here. There's no space in here. Nine. Don't even dare to think about it. May, you will break all the toys. I don't want that. So, when a man needs attention, he just comes and fixes it. I'm here. I understand you know, with the music. Everybody has. So, I have finally made a toy of my own. I'm still working on it, but like the first one that I have made so far is this one. She has the long legs to play with. She can sit by herself. She's like a little cushion. This will be a small version because I don't want to make smaller than this one, but I think I will make one more bigger, like the size of a face that you can actually use it as a pillow. But this one is like a small doll's size. It has a little dress, well, because she's a girl, even if it doesn't cover everything, but that's not the point. She's still silly. So, and when she gets upset, she can actually do like this. She can wrap her hands around like this, and then she can sit being very upset, but still smiling. And then she has 3 braids on each, 2 braids from 3 strands of hair on each side. So, yeah. And that's how she looks like. She can actually sit by herself, so because the legs is supporting on one side and the dress is supporting for her not to go completely backwards. So I made this one. I said, okay, let me stay with this one because my daughter said she likes it so much. Okay. So I started making another one, already sitting down and writing because I need to write everything. Now I made another one, but it's not exactly this way. I have messed up somewhere, but I noticed only this morning when I woke up and I like put next to each other both dolls, I realized where I have messed up. So my second dolly is like this. So the legs are all the same, long legs, long arms. The hair that can be just like wobbling, jumping everywhere. But the only difference is that the shape of her head and body is like a longer, like a rectangular. And this one is like a smaller, it's like a square. So as I like the square more better than the rectangular form, I'm gonna work on that one. I'm writing down the pattern as well. I don't know. I'm now gonna go with these two colors. I have made already the legs. These kind of colors.
Don't know how much you mean to me, baby. I can't put it in words.
Look at this strange looking. Who is this creature?
You don't know how much you give to me, baby. You keep making me learn. Yeah.
What's goofy about it?
You're like a painting hanging on my every wall. Maybe you say
This one is like, I don't know, I need a microscope to see
all
that.
and a little more.
And how much does it cost?
I can't live without
Wow,
you.
it's a puppet theater. Come on.
Yeah.
On the hand, play like a theater, dolly theater.
I can't, no, I can't live without you.
This one is a fancy kitchen with lovely flower chairs.
I
And
was
there's a madam
roaming
standing
through the
there.
dark,
And
baby.
who is there?
Ooh, you keep making it shine.
Already. Modern kitchen room. Oh, 190 euros.
I'm in love with how you talk, baby.
This one is
My ears craving the sound.
expensive.
Yeah. You're like a painting hanging on my every move. Maybe you say
What's wrong with this dolly? Why is it
Forgive
stuck
me.
inside in between?
all and a little more. Yeah. I can't, I can't
Sledges.
live without you. Yeah.
Suitcase.
I can't, no, I can't live without you. Ooh, if I could hold you tight for the rest of my life, I would grip my arms so tight around you, girl.
Doesn't completely spoil and rot. Now,
I can't
to the roof.
live without you.
Free the flight. You see, this one has been hiding. Sad or is it happy?
Live without you.
But as if it's just sleeping there. Oh, there's another dolly house.
I can't
Oh, and there's
live
something
without
crocheted, handmade, recycled filling, 17 freaking euros. Lovely little house. Oh, the Badewanne, and there's a Mosey sitting in the Badewanne. That's cool. That's cool. This one is more modern house, eh? And the big
Don't
pantalone.
know how much you mean to me, baby.
So let's
Can't
go hide
put
under
it
the
in
roof.
words.
Under the roof of that housey.
You don't know how much you
I don't want to
give
go
to me,
out there
baby.
because it's raining.
You keep making me learn.
Yeah, we have to get you back up on it. Wait, that was.
You're like a painting hanging on my every wall. Baby, you say me, you give
What
me
is that?
all and a little more.
The graveyard.
I
There are
can't,
people sleeping
I
under the ground here.
can't live without you.
Oh, the cool dragon. I like this guy.
Yeah.
Look at these mini size doors. You can
I
see
was
windsy door
roaming
here.
through the dark,
Then this
baby.
one.
Ooh, you keep making
Who's
it
living behind
shine.
them? Ah, the rain is getting stronger.
I'm in love with
I
how
know
you
this
talk,
door is only for your
baby.
size, not for Mama.
My ears
I have to find
scream.
another bigger door. Guys, I wanted to share something with you. This is an old town called Hattingen. I love this town a lot. And in this specific place, in one of these houses, which I have here in the back, the last time I was here, they had a little shop for with the handmade stuff. There was, I remember, sewn and häkeln, this crochet and stuff like that. Now there's nothing of that anymore, so I guess the shop has been closed. It's kind of sad. I was hoping to come and check if it's open still, and it's not.
Don't know how much you mean to me, baby. I can't put it in words. You don't know how much you give to me, baby. You keep making me learn, yeah. You're like a painting hanging on my every wall. Baby, you save me, you give me all and a little more. I can't live without you. Yeah. No, I can't live without you. I was roaming through the dark, baby. Ooh, you keep making it shine.
Hey guys, it's Sunday. We just came back from a very unsuccessful trip outside. We were like trying to go somewhere for a walk because Papa is home, the auto is back, and we can like go drive somewhere a bit further away than our nearby house playgrounds. But the rainy weather, the dullness, so gloomy outside. No, we came back. The kids almost literally sat all the time in the car anyway, so it doesn't make any sense. And then another thing is that I received a very, very sad news this morning. I don't want to like talk about much about it, but it pretty much affected me. Like, I don't have a lot of relatives. I don't have a lot of, like friends even. I don't have a lot of people close to me. There are people who have these big families, brothers, sisters, aunties, uncles, and grandmothers and grandfathers, and they all come together and they all mingle together, and I don't have it all. I don't have any of it. I don't have any more grandmothers, grandfathers. I have never met any grandfather in my life, so but I did have a wonderful person, my godmother, my auntie godmother, and she passed away today. No, wait. But it's all good. I'm like, I feel peaceful for her because she had a disease which she was fighting for a very long time, and I want to believe that despite the fact that she was so young, that she now can finally rest in peace and not fight with this enemy anymore. So anyway, let's just not talk. Therefore, I wanted to distract myself completely with something else. To take my mind off, when you're busy, you don't think about anything, because I have been like, all the day, all is good, then I start crying, all good, then I don't know these kind of, I have never experienced this kind of a feeling. I haven't never even been to a proper funeral ever. I mean, I have been once, but it was not a close person to me, and that's it. I don't know all this, how it feels to lose somebody. So the only way I know how to cope with it is to keep myself busy. So, as you can see, I have gotten myself a table. My hubby is not interested in helping me to try the tent and everything, maybe next weekend, because I really want to make sure that it's all properly there. And because outside is, even by the house, if we even would try to open it, it's rainy and muddy and everything, so it doesn't make sense. Therefore, I'm gonna just try and work on the setup, because I have only one table like this. I kind of ordered two smaller tables. One I already sent back because they are very shabby. I can't rely on them. Therefore, I'm happy that this is pretty sturdy, 180 centimeters long. And I'm thinking either to take one more table of the same length and make like a here one and then shape here. Like make a one corner and that's it. And maybe set a small table by the side there on the other side where to put my, like maybe my information, my card or something, just like, yeah, some information sheets, like about the safety eyes and stuff like that, and where I can be found. Or I take two smaller tables and put them by both sides, by that creating like a U-shaped like entrance to my side, to my toys. I don't know. So I'm gonna think about it now, and yeah, we'll try working on that. I will try and bring out downstairs the I also bought the tablecloth, the spandex. I want to try if it fits nicely and all is good, and I'm gonna maybe try and set some toys on it. Let's see how it goes. So I just put the tablecloth that I ordered. It's okay, looks fine. The color is nice. I have two such, and I have decided after measuring everything over and over that I need another table just like this. So I'm gonna have like a corner here. The main salesman is already ready. Down. So I am gonna now try and put some clothes. I'm gonna try and put some things on the table, see if I have enough toys and how do I want to arrange at least one side, as long as I'm here. All the toys that I have outside, and you know what? The two boxes, the big ones, felt like so much, you know, that there's like so much inside, and actually it's not. And I'm happy I have taken them out now to understand what do I have. But I have to understand that I don't have a system right now. I understand that this is a sea theme, like whales and stuff like that. But most likely I'm going to use these little crates or these bowls that I have still upstairs. I definitely want to make one only with the flowers and like stuff, something like that. They'll have the these mushroom also little ones, pop-ups in there in front of them. And I want to make these ones in different colors too. So I don't know why, but I've got a lot of cats here going on. And then there's still left from the Christmas theme, the teddy and the penguins. I have to figure out about them. They're just like lying around scattered. I'm just like showing you so you get an idea what I'm working with. And then I've got here the ducklings and the bees. So, and I have one more left like this white one. And I'm gonna figure it out. I wanted to make a separate one with the dinos, and because I've got one of these, and I've got these little ones started. I'd actually give it a try. And I wanted to put these ones, bunnies, like there can be two more inside, so 3 bunny crate would be good. Yeah, the geese maybe. They could be lying like this in a crate. So I still have a lot to do. So now let me pack it all up. Now I've got the idea what I need still and a lot to work to do. Hey guys, don't mind my some side, God knows what is there, and the light, the poor light. I just wanted to share something with you. Yesterday evening, I was like, I finished up what was I working at? I haven't even forgotten what I was working at. I was working on the pattern that I'm trying to come up with the dolly pattern, my own. And I kind of got tired of it and everything, and I decided, you know what? I want not to make any amigurumis more, no plushies for the evening. I want to do some simple granny squares, because
The thing is that I have pretty many skeins of cotton, but the cotton, I have tried now lately to do some small things. Like I thought maybe should I make some keychains and stuff like that. But every time I take a cotton, it's so thin. And once you have tried using the plush yarn, then it's so hard to go back to this this small size of what do you call it? Everything is so small. The stitches are so small, tiny. Everything builds up so small, so slowly. It's really hard, but I really like working with the cotton. I like the feel, how it feels. And the best thing that I could come up with is, why wouldn't I use it for some granny squares? So yesterday evening, I started working on some. I made two, like I was thinking to make a small blanket. I know I was talking in the other one, in my other video about granny squares, but I haven't done anything about them since the video. But I don't know, I just started working on this and I realized that this repetitive way of crocheting, not to think about like where you place the eyes, where you place something, you need to sew here, you need to attach this one, there's going to be tighter, there's going to be narrow, like more narrow, there's going to be wider, something, you know. With amigurumi you do not relax. So therefore, when you do something like this, kind of a repetitive way of crocheting, you just have to get on the stitch and that's it. And I have made more. Two pink ones I made one green. Now I'm trying to finish up the orange one. And when we were outside in the car, I wanted to know how many I can make from one skein. I have made 1, 2, 3, 4, and I still have one a little bit left. I'm gonna see if I can make one more. But what I'm trying to say, when I found the news this morning, and I have been all morning sitting down and crocheting these squares. Yesterday all night I was crocheting, as if I felt that I need to calm myself down. Because when it's with the plushies, yeah, there is a satisfaction when you see the ready-made toy and stuff like that, but I can't say that it's very relaxing. You are kind of, you know, pretty intense. You have to think what you're doing. It can, of course, it takes you, like grabs you and gets your attention and you're completely into the process, but it doesn't relaxes you, at least not me. But this one definitely relaxes. It's so soothing and comforting. I've been crocheting and just thinking about my auntie and just remembering bits and pieces. And I was like thinking, now I make this blanket, and every time we make a kind of piece of work, what we make, we put our thoughts, we put our emotions inside them, and then we later give this work to somebody, or somebody buys it from us, whatever. This whole thing goes together with our emotions in them. Like you sometimes would say there's a cursed thing, cursed toy or something. Maybe it was also made with somebody being very sad or super angry or something else, and these emotions have taken over. And the same way when you say, oh, this thing brings always me luck, maybe it was made in a super duper good spirit. And I don't know, I'm just like thinking, yeah, how does our emotions reflect on our works as well? Yeah, I'm just feeling very, very kind of sad. I feel like when I'm doing this, I am talking with her in my mind. So I know it's not, again, plushies, it's not amigurumi, but I'm gonna work tonight at least, definitely on these squares. Let's see how many I'm gonna be able to make by tomorrow morning. Hey guys, it's already the next day. I'm still here. I woke up at night and I did crochet a little bit of the squares. So altogether, I managed to do, I think it was 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 squares. So look how pretty they are. Well, I don't know what am I even making. Is it going to be like a baby blanket or something? Because it's a lovely cotton yarn and it's so light. I mean, for the summer Summertime is absolutely wonderful, so I'm not going to make it too big. And I want to take it also to the market and see how it goes. And now let's get to the most important part of this video. I'm like this close to give up on all of this crocheting, going to markets and actually small business and everything. I feel very like frustrated, and I don't know how to deal with it. I'm trying to be a grown-up here, and I'm like trying to tell myself it's all manageable, it's all doable, you know. What did your sister do? Come tell me, what did your sister do? What did Chomi do to you? Yeah, what happened there? You know you cried too much today. Yeah. So you might ask me why do I have such strange thoughts of quitting, of giving up and everything? And well, I kind of knew that the toys do have to go through certain like checkup, like being certified that they are safe for the children. I have heard about it, but I never paid attention to it until this weekend. Mike, this is the only thing I've got. If you break it, Mama will not see anything anymore. Don't do that. Yeah. Now, like thinking, okay, if one day, you know, I really gonna get it into a very like a something that I can really earn money with, you know, I might like look into that, like try and see what's that, and you know, stuff like that. Because nobody speaks about this on YouTube, and I realized that I guess that's not a thing in USA, in America, where you just make plushies and sell, right? I don't know, I have not checked it out myself, so if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I learned that European Union, well, it is must to do that. It's by the law. I have to do that no matter what. I'm not allowed to sell a single plushie if I have not gone through this thing. So, my first reaction was, what to do? Then I told myself, wait, I have to look into it. I have to read. No, if there are people who are doing this, I just have to first read about it. Now, check this one. Check this one. So, I started looking into it, and I understand that there are two ways how you can certify your toys. You can go to the lab, you can pay big money. The other way is that you can do it yourself at home. You can do it at home yourself. I even found somewhere the kit which you need to purchase, and you've got everything there, the manual, the papers and everything. It like costs 90 euros. So where was I? Yeah, the first of the chemicals and the materials that I'm using. Well, I order most of the time from Hobby, so I think to get some kind of a certificate, I think there's always written this OEKE something kind of a standard, so I believe that must be that. I don't have any skeins. I don't want to be checking anything, but well, I guess I have to check that one. I'm sorry I'm eating, but I just can't. I feel I'm so tensed up that all I want to do is drink and eat. And that's not good. But I know it's gonna be okay. So the first one I could figure out. It's not a problem. The second one is the second one was how sturdy your toy is. Basically, you throw, you hit, you jump on it, you pull it, I don't know, you just stretch it as hard as you can. There are several steps you have to make. You have to write everything down, what you are doing with it and how it all goes. I don't know, I have not seen these forms that need to be filled, but that's what I believe that is. I don't know how it is about the safety eye thing. I start fearing even if I need to be using any safety eyes anymore, maybe I shouldn't use any at all. I'm like scared. And the third one was you have to burn your toy. You have to make your toy and you have to burn it to see how fast it burns. I can talk about it whatever I want. I still have to do it now. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not sure I will have those 90 euros, but I have to figure out how to get the money to buy that kit, to have it, and to start checking. Oh, I did find this toy, a sloth. Oh no, it was extra cool. So, and he has this kind of a thing, CE. So they are usually sewn to the toy. How is it with the handmade stuff? Does it matter where do I put it? Can I just print it out on some piece of paper, carton or something, and tie it to the toy? Is it okay like that? Yeah. Anyone who's out there who has gone through this thing, who maybe can just advise me with anything, some tips and tricks, I would be very happy to hear from you. For real. Yeah. Hey guys, it's the next day. It's what is the day today? Tuesday. I have not slept almost all night. Can you imagine? Because I have been thinking, I have been reading, I have been watching videos, I have been trying to set my mind and the way I think in the right way, because I have paid for the first market on the 2nd and 3rd of March, right? Right. I like my hobby and I still want to try and give it a try, because I can always quit, right? I can always quit, but I can never maybe pull myself together and like try fresh. So I need to continue now. So now let's put the facts. I cannot sell in the market or even on the Etsy any plush toys without having checked them first. I'm very happy that it's not the only option that I have to send to laboratory and pay big money, but I can do it by myself. So I can do that. And you know what? Okay, in one of my videos, I think the first ones, my chef, when I was working in a travel agency, it was my first time working there in such a field in the first place. Whenever I had a problem, like, and in one first videos, I already mentioned it, but I want to say it again, because that's what it keeps me through the whole life. From that moment till now, I'm still having it on my mind. So, whenever I had a problem, like I couldn't find the flight tickets, I could not find some connections, something, the price was too high, and you had to just like find something, and you couldn't. He always had one thing to say to me. You know what? Let's go have a cigarette, because then I smoked. I don't smoke now for several years now. But back then I smoked. Let's go have a break and let's change the approach to it. Let's change how we look at it. So, and that's what I have been doing. When there's a must, I must do that. There's no other way. Either I don't sell plushies, I quit on it, or I do sell, but I have to figure this thing, how to deal with it, right? And I can do that with having this negative way of thinking, oh, why do I need to do that? Why? It's so annoying. Oh, come on. What is the chance that somebody might, like, choke with a safety button or something? Or I do change the approach to it, and I would actually say, my stand is not going to be only cute and adorable and everything, but it's going to be freaking safe. There's going to be everywhere a small thing that is going to say that my toy is safe, because I'm going to torture that toy. I'm going to find out how, strong it is, how safe it is, and I'm going to have it a safe toy there, because that's how we need to do it. Yesterday I was watching one video at night. I woke up around after 1 or so, and my little one was so peaceful and this and that, but finally I managed to get out of the bedroom and like sit down in the kitchen, watch some videos and that and this and that. And there was one video in German, and the woman was like, she was giving this idea, trying that it's not something terrible to fear, although they have made it like something so terrible, like so many papers you have to read, so many documentations, it's so serious. If you don't do that, you have a penalty. I guess you need to have it all to like scare a little bit, to build this big responsibility, this feeling that you are not, it's not a joke actually, but It would be so much easier if you would have a small like guideline, like which you just check your toy on several things, and you just tick it and you put the settle on. It would not sound all so horrible, so scary, you know. But it's all good. And the way she was talking about it, that it's cool to have safe toy. And I was thinking, why not? Why can't my stand be not only cute and adorable, but also safe? It's cool. It's a good thing. I'm doing a good thing. The only problem is that I don't have a freaking money. I don't know how to pay for all this. I'm just like literally, I'm scrapping scraps out of everything. Coffee. I need to make a coffee. Let's make a coffee. So what do I need? I need a coffee. Right. I need a coffee. I am completely scatter-minded. So off you go. Coffee. I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be fine. I just need to calm myself down because I feel like time is running out. I have less than 2 weeks. I don't know. I'm angry with myself because I should have started it long ago. Like I knew that there is such a procedure, but I didn't think like it's like a must that it's something that you should be doing, but maybe not like if you are just teensy-wincy something, a small handmade crafter who just wants to make a couple of toys. But obviously it is, and it's a big deal here, and we have to do that. So I have changed the tactics. As I said, we have to change the approach towards it. We have changed the approach of thinking it's a safe thing. We need to have safe. Now, after thinking about all this, I have to change the approach towards the things that I'm selling, right? Towards the things that I'm selling. Hey, go hi, say hi. Now, obviously, we can't. What do you have here? What do you have here? Obviously, we can't sell all the toys, right? And I guess instead of going like making 50 dozen patterns of 50 different things, I cannot do that because I literally will not be able, even if I figure out how to get the money, I have to still read those papers. I have to understand them. I have to fill the documentation. I have to test the toys. Oh, the other way around. I have to test them and then I have to fill the documentation. And then I have to nicely make these things that I have to attach to each toy after it has been checked. It's a lot of thing to do, right? So, therefore, I decided I'm not going to have so many things like the same patterns, but I'm going to have something that I definitely think that it should sell. And I'm going to make fewer patterns, like let's say 10 things, 10 different patterns. And I'm going to make a bunch of them and scatter them all around the table. Like I definitely know there's going to be bees. Well, bees, everybody likes bees. So let's stick to the spring theme. So I'm going to have to make one bee and try to torture it. Because I'm kind of curious if these wings, the way I'm attaching them, are they going to hold the... Where are you going? If they are strongly enough sewn that they would hold the weight. Because there was one test where you have to like attach something heavy. I don't think I heard about something 7 kilograms or something. And like try and pull it to see if the stitches are going to hold on. I want to see that. I want to see if that's going to hold. So that one I can do. Then I am definitely want to have these. Mama. Terrible. You stop coughing. I don't want this cough. No, wait. Now the sleeping goose, definitely. I have the flower buddies. These ones, I'm very interested about these petals. Are they going to hold on good or not? What again? I have to go through the things that I have. I'm definitely not going to be taking the big caterpillar or the dragon or something like that. I can do that sometime other. Peacefully go through it or something. What are you doing? I'm talking serious things here. Ooh. So, and let's be simple. The more simple we go for, the more easier it will be for me to control it all. Am I right or am I not right? Or am I right? Or am I right? Oh God, give me strength. I'm gonna change the approach of how I want my table to look like. I'm gonna really go with some minimalist and aesthetically different kind of look, completely different. Now I have to figure out where am I gonna get the money to get that test, and let's hope I figure it out. And then these ones I could be making and putting one aside for the testing. So I don't see any other way what I can do. I'm gonna write down now as well all the things that I have here. I'm gonna just be noting them for myself. So I have a lot to do. I have a lot to do. I don't know how long this video is, but this video is so freakishly, I want to say that F word, but I'm gonna like very F up video, because I don't know if you can handle all these emotions that I have been going through with all the crying about my auntie, with trying to figure out. But listen to me. I want to, like, again, if you are watching this for the first time, my channel, first video that you are watching, I'm just trying to struggle as a mom who is like almost alone with my with the kids all the time, and I'm trying besides that to find something that I want to do. I'm really trying to put aside the possibility of going back to work, as I don't want to go back there. I want to, and not because of the work is fine. I'm just saying that I don't want to go back there. I want to do something that I want to do. And I feel like I have only one goddamn life given in this world, and I have to do something that I love to do. But can I pull it off? I don't think so. I literally every day I'm telling myself I cannot do that. And then when it gets too much, I'm again telling, no, you can do that. You can do that. You can do that. And it goes like up and down, up and down. And let me tell you something. The other day I was talking to my girlfriend, and she was like, and I told her, you know, I need one person. It was like before the 600 I reached. I said, one more and I'm going to have 600 subscribers on YouTube. And she was like, so what? Like, what now? What about it? And she just like struck me straight into the face. Okay, maybe she didn't do it with this kind of an attitude, but she did like, no, so what? So what's going to happen now? And I told her, the best thing I could have come up with, I was like, you know what? Can you pull it off to make a YouTube channel and gather 600 people that, if not think like you, but have something in common? Because that's why I believe people subscribe, because they feel something, they can relate to something that you are talking about, you are sharing something with, that there are 600 who like what you're doing, 600 who have found the time to subscribe to your channel. I'm gonna cry now. But it's freaking much. It's like, do you have so many people who might think alike like you, or who like what you're doing? You don't. So I have tried to find these people, and you are here and we are together, and it's like so freaking awesome. So you don't have it, you can't judge me, right? I'm happy for what I have. But I know she meant good, that she just like, because it's not everybody has a YouTube channel. Maybe a lot now has, like, but here, the ones I know around me, nobody else has. They think I'm weird. I'm freaking crazy. Why am I spending time on this? But then who am I else going to be talking all this? Who am I going to be sharing all this if not you? My kids don't understand. If I start talking with my little man, he's going to think I'm crazy, and he can't think that I'm crazy. So they have to stay convinced that their mama is okay. Yeah, okay. I'm going to get on this one. I think I'm going to finish up this video. Let me share what I have now, and I'm going to get back to you, hopefully with one more video till the market, because market is less than 2 weeks. It's going to be good. We're going to figure it out, right? Stay, guys, with me. Please, I beg of you, in the name of God. You have to stay with me and wait for me till the next video, okay? I'm going to come back to you, share everything. I have to order one more table. Even if though I don't have enough toys, I'm going to scatter on all these 2 tables. And I'm going to figure it all out, okay? Till the next time. Bye. May I know why you're sitting on the carpet, Ella?